What is up, everyone? Back at it again with another jungle video. This one's going to be Nidalee jungle, the most broken AP jungler on the patch right now. And here we're going to do red Pokemon, we're going to do Q start, and I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to play Nidalee and how we're going to play Nidalee. So first, for paths, you guys want to start red or blue buff. Start Q, preferably get a leash. For example, here if I can start red and get a leash, it's very ideal for me. Fiddlesticks is also an AP jungle, so I'm not too worried about the jungle matchup in general. I think we're going to do really well. So I just want to focus on myself. And for Nidalee, it's all about farming and being able to gank. She's a very high difficulty champion. And you have to be able to sort of like perform in the difficulty. Mechanically, she's extremely hard. It's all about hitting your Q and getting the mark on them. When you're marked and you hit them, it's very good because it resets your jump cooldown. That's something we're going to talk about in the video. Going into brushes just speeds you up very well. Here you want to max range Q and then kind of auto a few times and then go. So you see how when a target's marked, your tiger or your cat Q actually does that whole sort of damage thing. So that's a very important thing. So here we want to trap one and then Q the other, and this is where you get to use your W reset cooldown. Boom. That's what you're doing, right? And then you go switch forms, Q again, auto, W, auto attack Q. So your Q is an auto attack reset. So that's something you want to utilize. And whenever you kill a target, what's important there is actually the fact that it resets, the pounds cooldown. So that's a very important thing. And when you jump on someone who's marked, it also resets it. So here, I'm going to try to get a double pounce on. And then I'm going to switch forms because we utilize the 2 resets on the W. You don't have to worry too much about, everything else right now. You just want to focus on that. So here I could play for a full clear, but because bot's so spicy, we can definitely play for a bot gank. So how do we want to approach this? We're against Fiddle. Well, they're playing really aggressive. First, we're going to see if Fiddle is on his blue. So we're going to check. Blue's down, so he's definitely not going to be there. So if he's down, we can just play for the kill here. I'm going to Q. Misses, but we have autos, so it doesn't really matter. Whether the Q hits or not isn't a big deal. That path I just did, by the way, extremely important. It's reverse ganking, and it's after that you want to go for like a mid gank here, but that stuff is really good. So here hitting a Q would mean a very good thing, but it's quite hard to hit Qs. Not something you can guarantee all that much. Usually if they're CC'd, much easier, but I wouldn't worry too much. So here this guy's actually gonna switch forms, heal, and then just auto him down. Now we have the mark on him, we go on him again. We're actually going to kill him here. And Sona's here, so we can't really do much about that. But overall, that was actually a really good play for us. So build path, we want to go Lich Bane. That's extremely important, but Sork Boots is really nice to have. And the movement speed is just important. We went to the Sorcery second page, so that's like very good for us. And here Sona's roaming. There wasn't much else we could do there. It kind of honestly caught me off guard a bit. Here we want to do our camp. So what do we want to do? We want to do blue first because blue is just going to speed up our clear a lot. And there the comboing is just pretty much what you see I'm doing. I'm jumping in, Qing with auto attack reset, Eing, and Wing if it's marked, right? So if it's marked, we want a W. And that's very important. Hitting spears, you get movement speed, and then you can easily get into jump range. When you're farming, you generally want to sort of how do I say it? Okay, here's a good gank. So we jumped to sort of a gap close. Here he's not going to move, so he can... Oh, he does move. Trap. Reset. Tiger form. Here we cut it out. We hit spear. Here we just want to heal and then kind of get spell rotations off. We're not going to win a long fight, but we can wither him down. So if he sort of messes up here, we want to bait him in here. Here I'm trying to get the minion to move, heal up. Oh my god, okay, Volibear is a bit too much. Dude, that minion, it's literally pay to lose there. It's actually pay to lose. By the way, Volibear is broken too. You should watch my other video on Volibear. Sell my pink to get Dark Seal to maximize my damage. And here we want to play the map very well. My trap actually marked this guy, so he's kind of suicidal by going here. We have the boots buy. I personally like tier 2 boots rush because just being faster. If you could just one buy a Sork Boots, extremely good. Here we actually should be fighting, so I'm just going to ping the Karma and jump in to close the gap. Here we hit the spear, get on him. Just kind of get the reset. You know, he gets whatever he gets, right? It doesn't really matter that much. I think people overplay for Void Grubs. It really doesn't matter that much. It really doesn't matter. So here I jump in, the resets. You can get another jump if you hit the spells correctly. So I like the radius thing you see around me. That's actually just showing like the jump range, because when you hit a target, you get the empower jump. So if that thing is on or very close to the champion you're trying to jump on, it's actually going to give you that really far jump, and that only works on targets that are marked. So that's like how the whole thing kind of comes together. Here you always want to queue it, marked, okay, auto a few times, jump in. We have another reset, so we have W jump. If you pretty much use your W without the reset, the cooldown is extremely long. Here, this guy, if we hit a Q on him, what happens here is actually he can't really go invisible, so that's kind of good for us, but I need him to walk up here. Boom. Nice. There I was trying to juke him out. Actually didn't have enough to like really kill him. So I jumped in one direction and then forced him to go in that direction. And then I spear the other way. Hitting spears very important. Here he's slowed. I should hit it. Wait a bit. Jump in after. Should die. Just autos. I mean, he leashed me dragon, so we have to take that. Mr. Objective player here. But yeah, important stuff is just really hitting that spear, getting the jump. And you know, you don't have to always all in. Really cool thing about her is her healing is very broken right now. So you can always jump in, jump out with the reset, and then sort of play around that. You see, also when you hit a marked target, what's cool is it resets your Kugel form. So can I instant swap the second I hit that. Here I want to do this really quick. And pretty much when you get your R pretty much empowers all your tiger form abilities. So now I'm actually I'm extremely strong tiger form wise. And Nidalee's just really agile. She's a skill expression champion. And if you follow this video and you understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing things, you can perform well in her as well. But yeah, I will say though, it can be difficult. Here I'm just gonna smite auto. You can always get that empower jump. There you see I was a bit far away, and what happens is I don't get the empower jump. And that just doesn't put it on the short cooldown. I've been saying it's a reset. It's technically not a full reset, but it puts it on like a 2.5 second cooldown, right? You can jump on like little Krugs and stuff that also does it. Why am I here? I think she might try to walk this way. I hit a spear. I can run her down. If she doesn't, I'm just going to base and go start to path up, right? Why am I pathing up? Because I cleared 2 of those important camps that I needed to this side, so I have no farm here. This is spawning, but doesn't really matter. I have priority here. Void Grubs are also spawning, so this is like a priority area. And Volibear, I wouldn't really want to gank him. I think if I gank him, I have to know where Fiddle is, right? He's extremely strong, and I just have to feel confident that we can kill him with Darius. So like, I think Darius has all summoners. He has R up, so I think after this, I'm gonna go and see if he wants to all in, right? This is like, you just get him to all in here. That's pretty much how you do it. So I got the trap, so that's the reset. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna follow him. You can actually kill him here. And yeah, hitting the, if you miss your spear, you can always throw a trap down. It also marks them, and once they're marked, what's really important about the whole marking thing, what you have to understand, your Q does like literally no damage unless you have the mark on them. So if you want to really be killing people, you have to get that Q, right? You want that Q damage. I'm actually quite sad. I think he's still going to try to come on me here. You know, I don't take disrespect. Like, I think disrespect is just, I just don't stand for it. Someone disrespects me or the way I play, I must get revenge. It's actually not here. He's here though. So here, okay, I think he's gonna run that way. Missed it again, but it's okay. This situation, we just jump in without the mark, right? Because now we can hit a spear and we get the mark. Q damage, really easy. That situation, there's no way he was walking into that trap. I already missed my Q. which is how like it happens, right? Like don't be sad you miss your Q. I've died to so many Nidalees who missed their Q, but they just run at me and just beat my ass down. That's what the Lich Bane's gonna be doing here. And for builds, Storm Surge is really OP. I mean, Nidalee's just so broken with these items. Lich Bane, Storm Surge, Zhonya's, Shadow Flame. If you're really ahead, you can go straight into Shadow Flame after Storm Surge, or you can just go into, what is it called? Medjai's too, yeah, you can go Medjai. So here, E, Q. There are some cooler animation cancels, like you can cancel your Q animation with your jump, but I think it's kind of complicated for... It's a bit complicated. I don't want to really go into details about how to do it, but you might see me do it sometimes. I'll show you right now. So you can actually do it with your Q. So here, if I wait, I can Q animation like that, right? So like I Q'd, but I canceled my Q with my W. And yeah, mechanics, like stuff like that, like it's good, but also not as important. Here I just want to dive this rat, so I'm just going to start chucking spears. Sona's top. And that's one down. Auto attack Lich Bane. He's in a line, so I should be able to hit that, right? Like why was that spear easy to hit? Because he was in this area. He has no other sort of he has no other path he can take, right? And that's a big thing about skill shots. It's not just Nidalee spear, but in general, hitting skill shots. The way I explain it for players, it's always, you have to think about which, like where can he run? Like a champion can't run into the wall. When they're against the wall, they're pretty much forced to run in, you know, like the way you want them to run. Right, so you have to play around that. Here is actually quite good for me to just kill him. I think he goes this way to go back mid. Here we go, Q, nope. We have Brahms coming, so that's actually really free for us, but I should leave now. Here, I mean, Nidalee's really broken because her healing is just very insane as well. So there you get the reset jump, you heal up, switch forms, use Lich Bane. So this Fiddle's here, but I don't think I want to fight right now. Really. But if they stun him, easy to hit a spear if they're stunned, right? I actually kind of missed that one. I actually missed that spear, but we're not going to talk about that one. Here I'd most likely do Dragon because it's like very easy for us to do Dragon. And yeah, using your Q all attack reset is very good in situations, but Q auto attack Q, stuff like that. Here I'm just spamming my abilities, switching every time I use my Cougar form. Once I use my Cougar form abilities, I switch, right? And then I go back to, you know, like human form. And you're really fast when you hit marks. And this movement speed you get is very important. But also what's really important is your using brushes will give you the movement speed too. So you're always in and out in brushes, right? Like I'm in the brush very fast. With Lich Bane 2, it's extremely broken. So that stuff is very important here to remember. Jump, auto, try to hit a max range spear. Quite hard to hit spears if they sort of like know your directions here. Maybe I don't want to hit spear. I just smite auto attack. Wait for an easier sort of like line if I need to. But like we talked about, we don't really need to hit spears. Here he's sort of in a line, so it's easy to hit it, and then we just jump in. In that situation, realistically, because I'm strong, I'm really accelerated, I could just jump on him in tiger form and not even try to like hit any spears at that point. But it's good to just play the way you should be playing, you know? Talon's kind of strong, so I have to worry about that. Volibear is strong. He's going like the unkillable build. So I have to worry about that too, but I'm pretty much 1v9 right now. And for me, QW animation cancel. For me, it's really... Oh shit, I can fight. Here I want to get max range and then just look for whoever, honestly. Not that R though, you kite that out. Here I want to get on Fiddle if I can. Here I have heal, right? So I'm just going to wait it out and then heal. Very simple. Fiddle's quite low. I'm going to run him down a bit. We have the red Pokemon. I just like the red one. I don't think there's a right or a wrong spear. Here Here we'll play around with our food a bit. See if we can play the spear hit game, dodgeball. There I could push the wave. It's not bad to push the wave in that situation. Doing Herald solo is super bad. It takes way too long. What I like to do is just farm my jungle. I think you should look at Herald as like a... Literally, if I have nothing to do, then I'll solo it. Or if the other team is just completely far away. But doing it by yourself takes really long because it's just super slow. It's slowed down intentionally like that. So what I do is I farm all my jungle. Maybe if someone wants to help me, or if we want to fight this guy, then we sort of have that option. He moves up, most likely. No, okay. Here I think I'm very strong, so here maybe I can hit that. Nice. I don't want to jump in right now. I just want to sort of auto hit spears. Auto this guy too. Jump in here. It's good because I can kind of kite him out. Auto attack. Auto attack. Q misses. Here, if I want to hit spear, I can try, but it's quite dangerous. Just getting to the tower. Heal my Braum. Here, if it makes it easy, okay. He's stunned. Easy to hit, right? Very easy. And I probably don't want to push anymore. This guy might try to go on me, but I think he's ambitious if he tries that. And yeah, just play mechanic. It's like it's a mechanic test. This champion is just all mechanics and intelligence. Like if you play smart, but if you want to get better on a champ like this, I don't recommend Nidalee to a lot of people, but watch this video. This is how you should be playing her. What's really important about Nidalee is just knowing, yeah, like she's aggression, right? You have to be really aggressive when you play her. Don't pick her to just like be confident and just understand how her champion, like how your champion does damage. Like the stuff I've been talking about a lot in the video. We're gonna measure us up, of course, as is tradition. Stuff I've been talking about in video. I'm always autoing with Lich Bane, really high damage. I'm just hitting spears. If I don't hit spear, I trap and I auto idle. Like I don't really jump in when my spear or W misses unless I'm really fed. And even if I jump in, sometimes I don't have enough to one shot. I just jump out, kite a bit. Right, I play around a lot of my abilities. And I really have that kind of mindset. Bye-bye, dragon. Bye-bye, baby dragon. Ma'am. You better call your mom, you little rat. She ain't gonna help you this time, though. So here, I want to pink this. Extremely strong, but I could get CC to death. Try to dodge her also an aura. Fight him out. Away from the wall he can actually jump on. Give it to Fiddle, because Fiddle, he flashed E there. Well played. I should have flashed the Sona ulti, but it happens. Honestly, dragging it up, that was not good for me to die. Yeah, it wasn't a good death. I'll be honest, it wasn't a good death. Plus I bought Medjai's, but let's just... You're gonna have to limit test on this champion. You have to limit test. You have to know your ins, your outs, your ins, your middles. Also, I think Volibear jungle is really broken. I'm gonna have a video next on Volibear jungle. I think you should play Volibear jungle. I'm gonna teach you how. And also, I think Nidalee really broken. Extremely broken. I hope they... It doesn't make sense how broken she is, but it's okay. So this game, how do I want to win? Well, we have 3 dragons. The win conditions literally spitting in my face, right? Let's play for Dragon Soul. So if Dragon Soul is like the downtime, let's just play with... The idea is we always just manage our waves. Even if I'm a jungler, I want to make sure our lane waves are going well. So here if I push one wave, you should always push the second one unless there's like a Darius who will kill you here or something. Like, or if it's like I'm not strong enough to... If it's really dangerous, you don't have to, but the idea is you want to push the second one because you want the wave to crash. You don't want to be like... You can easily be a split pusher too with this kind of build path. The Lich Bane autos, you can just W something. Okay, no one's there. Heal for attack speed. Very easy. I'll come here, Sona. I love you, bro. I don't miss spears. I just have fun with my friends. Here to keep the waves going. I mean, getting towers. I think a lot of people don't understand how winning League of Legends games actually works. It's all about towers. Like you have to be very optimistic. You have to be very... You have to see towers as like a win condition. Like when dragon's down, what is a real like... What is like a win condition? And it's all about towers in that situation. Here I'm just being aware of Talon might be coming. I just want to be aware of that. He's actually going for that guy. So we're going to walk up. Try to hit his spear, ideally. Jump in. Q. Jump in again. Jump in again. Very straightforward, very simple. Jump in, reset, kill. Use your E. Your E is just like the... I mean, you just comboed when you can, right? You're trying to one-shot. It's quite hard, though. Okay, I guess this guy's just trolling. If you try to one-shot, it's extremely hard to one-shot sometimes, but you just have to watch out for it. Yeah, I can't really burn. It's extremely hard to, sorry, what I was saying. When you try to one-shot people, you have to make sure you have the damage for it. Obviously, I'm super accelerated, but this is, like, pretty standard for Nidalee. 25 stacks. It's pretty standard, honestly. Very standard gameplay. And from here, like, we play for Dragon Soul if we want to win. If I'm trying to win games, I'm just thinking, well, my team's probably going to end, which is pretty normal. A lot of people end. But let me just get the red and then try to help. How did I? Oh, trap string. So here, if I wait for the passive stun, easy spear, right? Okay. Jump in. Ignore that guy. Jump in. Auto attack. See, I'm jumping. I'm autoing. Because even if somehow I miss my spear, it's like not important that I have to hit my spear. Here, this guy's marked. Like, you can literally kill people, a lot of people, with just autoing them down too, right? Like I don't even need to spear, right? Like, I could just be doing what I'm doing. Right? Like, I don't necessarily even have to spear. Let's let the lads have a kill. I have too many. So I want to see if I could one-shot Sona with the max range one. I'm mostly curious about. Right, like even just auto attacks on this champion, very hard. I have Zonya, so I'm not okay. I'm very dead. I should probably have not done that. They could maybe Baron after that. That was a bit troll. It's okay. But yeah, the idea is sometimes you don't even have to hit spears, just auto attack them to death. Because your healing is really important when you're low, but also when you're even high HP, it gives you 70% attack speed for whatever reason. Very strong, very good to have. If you need penetration, you go Void, right? If I wanted penetration, I'd go Void. And Death Cap would be like an item as well. Void, Death Cap. And like we said, we were playing for Dragon Soul. I could have tried like to do a Baron play, but my idea is to play for Dragon Soul. Unless we like ace them right outside of Baron. Ideally, like if I'm trying to play safe, like win these kind of games, which are like lowy low, right? Like you have to be like lowy low. It's more about just playing it slow than it is about playing it fast, right? Like it's actually surprisingly good to have the mindset to play like I'm gonna play for Dragon. I'm gonna fight when Dragon's down. I'll play for towers. I'll play for kills and stuff like that. But like you wouldn't be like going. You should be much more like okay with just like a slow, like sort of like a slow and steady game. Here you're just like transform every time your spells are down, right? Like just keep that cycle going. Really, it's just not complicated. It's just extremely hard, like mechanically. There's just a lot going on. So Dragon Soul, when you switch forms on Nidalee, you just go super fast, zoom, zoom, zoom. Killing Talon would be ideal. I think he walks this way. Doesn't walk that way. Maybe here. Maybe here. Nope. Maybe here. Marker. Done. So the thing, Talon wants to invis, right? He wants to press R. The thing about Nidalee is when you mark them, you actually reveal them through invisibility. So Nidalee is really good against invis champions like Talon, Kha'Zix. Even though Kha'Zix, like, you'll be like, oh, doesn't Kha'Zix counter Nidalee because, well, he like one-shots her. You'd think so, but because Trap and Spear, you can't really utilize any of your invisibility spells. So here, auto attack with Lichbane. Go for max range spears to see if we can one-shot Sona. But here I healed the Sona, she's low. Obviously, when you're in vision trying to hit spears, it can be very like hard, but like you just have to think about which way they're running. Here's a straight line. Let's see if I can hit that. Nope. Heal Nidalee, very broken. Oh, there it is. Sonya's the talon damage. And yeah, not bad. Here at this point, let's say I'm dying too much, I'll probably sell my my Medjais. Maybe I don't think it's gonna go too well for Medjais. I'd probably buy Void. And honestly, I really love this Void item, but you can go selfish Void item too. Either one is fine. It's really up to you. But yeah, I hope you guys liked that video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Good luck in your games. I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe Braum here, Giga Chat, is gonna do what must be done. Go Braum, use Runan's Hurricane. Wait, can he even do it? Damn, Braum's Giga Chat though. Okay, I hope you guys liked the video. Good luck in your games. See you later.